friends. I'm supposed to be taking a day off today, but I really have had this idea in my mind for a really long time, and it's like still really early in the morning. So I'm gonna mix up some paints today. Totally different, we're not even blooming. So I saw an artist. I'm gonna put her name and an example after this little blurb here. But what she does is she takes a very big brush on her canvas and does like, I guess like half circles, and like it's a lot of movement. I thought it was really cool. I'm not gonna do like all half circles, but you know how I'm always trying to turn piggies into paint so I can actually paint it. It's not that easy because they do end up looking more like glazes, but I figured maybe if I mix them with my new, my old new thing that I use for my watercolor blooms, because it's a lacquer. So it self-levels, but it hopefully won't take away some of the color. Now, by the way, you can get this in Canada at Home Depot. It's Watco Lacquer and Color. In the States, go to Rust-Oleum.com, because Rust-Oleum owns this, and you can put in your zip code and it will tell you if you can get it around you. Because I know like Maynard's sells some, Ace Hardware. So I think it just depends where you live, not in California, unfortunately, because this pollutes the air because it smells. Anyways, Watco, that's what we're gonna do. I am probably gonna have to thicken it actually, and I want to avoid using gel gloss because that's what makes everything very transparent. But, and also, I don't know what consistency is perfect. I don't want it too runny because I want it to have some substance, but I also don't want it too thick. So we don't know what we're doing. But guess what? Wait, I didn't even told you like the colors or anything. Okay. I don't know why I got something so big to start off with. Black canvas, so fun. When we do the bloom, we can't use a black canvas because we cover it up. But I'm gonna dry brush on the black canvas. Do you know what I'm dry brushing? Interference rainbow colors. You know how I love interference over black things. So let's go. TLP comment. You're not gonna be able to like see the colors in here. Maybe we will if I make this a warm light, because I have like, you know, I have those two crazy lights in my face. One moment, please. What if I make this warm? Ready? Okay. I hear Sneakers coming down. He's gonna come cause trouble. Did that do anything for you? I mean, can you see? So, by the way, it's a red interference, or is that just my dirty paint? No, maybe not. Whatever. Okay. Red. Comet. Orange. Brulee. Yellow. Ball gown. Yeah, no, this isn't doing anything. Oh, maybe. Okay. Now, traditionally, so the traditional green interference for piggies is Pinot Gris, but I really wanted to throw in this glisten because it's a green and then it goes to like turquoise, which we love. Then we have velvet, which is the blue. Maybe you can kind of see things. And then I'm gonna do twinkle because I love that because that's like blue to purple. Okay. Anyways, I'm mixing up 6. Now, should I have a 2 paint in there? Most likely. I don't know, let's test it out first. Because again, we don't know exactly what we're doing. We'll just mix them up and like play around. Okay, be right back. Okay, I am concerned. I just want to make sure you can see that I am really gonna need to thicken these up, but let's just start. I am gonna disperse a little bit. I don't wanna put too much Josania, but I do want the piggies to be like ink, right? So I'm just gonna put a little bit, like I'm just gonna cover the bottom of my cups because this Watco is very thin. Now the reason I'm using it rather than the Bear is because I'm hoping that this, because lacquers are self-leveling, so I'm trying to avoid brush strokes when I paint. This one is glisten. I'm going out of order, but that's fine. So I'm curious to see if the lacquer will work. Oop. This might be boring, making you watch me mix all these, but at least I'll get all these in, and then we'll start playing around. I really, because you know, I love doing brush painting as well, and I've tried to incorporate the piggies, but it is hard because you do have to add them to a gloss of some sort, and they're just very transparent looking. So, and again, I'm not sure how thick I should be making these. I wish they had the perfect like pouring medium with fillers and things to make it thick, but also totally oh, I have to use the rest of this. This is Twinkle. Oh, no wonder it's Twinkle. Okay, we're gonna dump Twinkle right in. Another one gone. So pretty though. I use it quite a bit actually. Twinkle's probably my second go-to. Like, Velvet is probably my all-time favorite, but I think I use Twinkle like second, I think. Okay, she's done. Next we have Comet. Now I know these colors look nice together anyways because I've done like blooms with them. Oh, Comet's done too. Oh, schmoogies. No schmoogies. Don't worry, we're safe. Okay. Next, we need a big shopping list. So Comet, by the way, is gold and red, which really looks pink-ish. Okay, I can see the gold. Next we have Brulee, which is it's orange, but it's I think it's a new one. Yeah. It's very coppery, a really nice color. Bloop and bloop. I wonder what's gonna happen. So maybe like, see the thing is if I'm gonna do such a big piece, I do need a lot of paint, right? So who knows what's gonna happen. And ball gown. All right. So what I do know is just straight up, if I pour the Waco in here, it is quite thin. And I just don't know if that's gonna affect the strength and the transparency when I like brush it, right? Okay, let's move these out of the way. But let's just do it and then, oh, these colors are so pretty. I'm gonna fill them up and then thicken them as I need to. Luckily I have another can because I feel like, oh, yeah, I'm gonna need, look at that. I also have something, if I can find it, which I've used before, sorry, called Liquithick, and it really, a little bit goes a long way. I don't remember how, if it's totally transparent or not though. I remember I've used it for something in a painting, and it makes it pretty gummy. It's not good for a pouring medium, like for a bloom, because I think it makes it super gummy. I don't remember. All right, next, last one. And then let's start making some thick paints. Okay. Let's start over here. So far, The consistency, I mean, is this all right to be so runny? I guess I can test it out. So this consistency is not horrible. Like, I would, maybe because I only put a little bit Josania, less than I normally do. Like, I would technically bloom with this. Like, I would like it a touch thicker, but it's not horrible. 1, 2, it sinks like a split second before I would want it to. But I'm kind of impressed. So maybe the trick is less Josania. Might still be too runny for a brush though. You know what I mean? Let's see how we go here. If that's the case, I'm gonna fill these cups up a little bit, like to the top almost. Look at that velvet. Yeah, I mean, this is like almost a bloom consistency. I can try brushing on it. I'm just afraid, like I said, it's gonna be very transparent. So I'm wondering if, what to do about that? I don't know, I guess we can just test one out, right? All right, let me mix these 3 and then we'll just do a brush test, but I'm not feeling totally convinced that this is gonna work the way I want it to, you know? Because I'm kind of negative that way, I guess. Regardless though, like maybe, do I just want to do regular like watercolor bloom with interference colors over a black base? Like, that would be so pretty. But okay, one thing at a time, Lisa Marvin. Okay, so we have these, let's call them my watercolor bloom recipe, but a little thicker, but they're fine, okay? God, mixing takes so long, I'm sorry. Okay. This one is a little thinner for whatever reason, but fine. Okay, so, I'm just recovering from a cold, by the way. I have this old piece that, I was just, like, the colors are so pretty, but it's like kind of boring. So I figured it's dark, why don't I try painting over it for fun? I really do like it, but no one would buy it. Okay, so, and then we'll see how transparent we're actually talking here. The way I would paint, the canvas is I would probably lay my colors down on a palette and go like this and then, you know, but why don't we, I see these interference colors so pretty. Why don't I see what happens? I don't know. Okay, so, where shall I put my paints? Let me get something. Okay, I'll just use this old piece of wood here. Okay, I'm just gonna use this like old piece of wood and I'm gonna put the paint and then, okay, let's see. So let's, I didn't even put them in order. That's okay. Okay. So I'm gonna go like this. Okay. You know what? They're not horribly thin. That was brulee, by the way. I'm not gonna put them in order, but okay. Like, I'm not gonna pretend that I'm excited that it's gonna work, because we know how that goes. Oh, no, 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 don't spill, please. Thank you. But even with all this paint, I can get quite a few swipes with them. The colors are really pretty. Okay, there's my fake palette. Okay, I know you can't see it, actually looks really pretty. So I'm gonna go with the swipe and go this way, okay? Okay, I'm loading my, oh my God, it's so gorgeous. Oh my God, you guys. This color, I can't even, let me just, okay, it is very transparent, but this, okay, hold on, I'm gonna do a close-up for you. One sec. Okay, you see what I mean? It's very transparent, but you can see the color shift. Let's go over here, maybe. See what I mean? But it's like extremely transparent, and you do see brush lines. And I don't want to have to do 2 coats. You know what I mean? Look at that. It's pretty. But it needs, like, look. Ooh, so pretty. Okay. I love it. So this is what we're gonna do. Even though I don't want to have to mix more paints, I think I should, because it's just gonna be too clear and too repetitive. So what if I, can you see the kind of, you can kind of see it, right? Like, ugh, gorgeous, but too transparent. So what if I mix a few tubies to go with it? Like, not necessarily underneath. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but to give it some layering, okay? So I will do a blue. I'll do Prussian blue because it's like not in your face, okay? I will do, I just want dark colors. I don't want, like I can do a green, like why don't I, so this might be too bright, but we kind of love it, you know? Cypress green, Holbein. Okay. I could do a purple, but I don't want to do Diox purple because it's too in your face. I don't want to start going like reds and oranges and yellows. It's not my jam, okay? So don't make me, I don't want to do it. Fine, I'm gonna do blue, cypress green, and a purple. I'll mix that up really quickly, and then, what is that? Should I do this? Permanent Violet Dark, might be fine. Permanent Violet Dark, because I just used it for something else. All right, and then I'm actually gonna like paint now because whatever, you can't stop me. Be right back. I'm gonna mix them without you because it's boring. Or should I? I probably should because these are gonna be harder because I have to thin these out because they're 2 paints. Okay, be right back. All right, super quick. I will, because these especially, they're 2 paints, so they're gonna be a little thicker. So I am gonna have to add more Jo Sonja. So just be aware of that because we're still looking for the right consistency and we're still looking to match consistencies. They're just gonna be different than the bloom. And then we're, I don't know why I'm so excited. I just, you know, it's something fun and different. And that's, I don't know, I had a, oh my God, I'm talking half sentences. I had a easel, I think it broke, so I wonder how I'm gonna do it. I'll figure something out. It might be like very makeshift in my studio because there's like paintings drying everywhere on the floor because I kind of went on a rampage. That's why today was supposed to be my day off because my back is still hurting and it's like kind of not getting better as fast as I want. So I was supposed to rest today, but I can't help it. If I'm inspired, then watch out, you know? Okay, cypress green. I guess I don't need all of these colors anymore since we're not necessarily doing rainbow. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't really matter, but like I could, I guess, eliminate the comet. Maybe I'll do that. And you ask which one's the comet? This one is Brulee. Or why don't I can eliminate Brulee and comet, to be honest, because I have, oh, that was Brulee. I have Ball Gown, which is gold, so yeah, and it will make these colors make sense more. Okay, and then the Golden Permanent Violet Dark. Now, the idea is going to shift a bit. Instead of doing the half circles that I was saying, I think I'm going to go more like the Novi Lim inspired, the big botanical swipe. So a lot of people have been doing them lately, but Novi's been doing them for many years. And you know the ones I mean, where there's like just big swipes of leaves everywhere. I'm not going to go as full coverage as that. I don't really know what I'm doing. I'll just have some fun anyways. So yeah, I'll show you some pictures of Novi stuff. It's gorgeous, but maybe that's kind of what it's asking for more of. Okay, so here we have, I'm just trying to talk to myself, Brulee out. And so this would be Ball Gown. Okay. All right, whatever. I'm gonna use these four. Okay. Probably makes more sense. I wonder, should I try another, oh, so pretty though. Should I try another swipe in practice, or should I just go for it? Let's just go for it. Okay, I'm gonna set up somehow with these colors, okay? And we're gonna hope for the best. Be right back. Okay, I decided to fast forward this part because, spoiler alert, it didn't work. First of all, I think the lacquer was very sticky, so it didn't move very easily, and also it kept the brush strokes like really too much. See, ooh, brush strokes. So I just kind of will definitely have to think of a new recipe if this is what I want to do. Also, it was still too transparent for me for what I wanted, but I just decided to, after I realized this was kind of going nowhere, I just decided to paint the whole background, and I'm going to let it dry and then use it. I'm going to paint something, maybe like a portrait or something on top. You never know, because I didn't want to waste it. So this is what happened, and here is the final result. Okay, obviously that was a total fail, but I love this as a background for something. So I'm gonna let it dry and then use it for something. Aren't the colors so pretty? All right, on to the next. Okay, that was a lot of nonsense, but this is gonna be pretty. So I've done this before, if you remember, in a previous video where I tried to thin out my tricorn black with Joe Sonia, and it didn't really work that well, but I do want to thin this out because it's quite thick compared to the rest of them, and I do want more of a thin, not total Dutch pour consistency, but kind of. So I am going to do the same thing, and at least it will kind of like make it last longer. I just have to remember that this is the special can. You know, and I guess I could add some Joe Sonia. Actually, I was going to say, well, do you want to, no. Oh, because I think I'm going to add a cell activator. So if I wasn't adding a cell activator, I might add some Joe Sonia in here to thin it. But the cell activator already is pretty heavy, so I don't want it to sink too much. This is a little better anyways. Also, my cell activator, by the way, this is like a brand new bottle, and the cells are so cute and little. I guess I should thin it out a bit, shouldn't I? Let's see, let's look at it. Yeah, I'll leave it. Okay. So what are we doing? This is fine. I'll add a little bit of Josanya to it, just not too much. Because remember, we're not really blooming like a traditional bloom. So if you're doing a traditional bloom, do not add Josanya, please, to your pillow paint to thin it. Still, it doesn't want to thin out. Whatever. Let's go for it. So first, let me go like this to remind myself this is the special one. Okay. Here we go. Don't worry. We're going to do something pretty if it's the last thing I do on my day off. Okay. See, it is quite thick. I didn't really do much. Okay. I am going to stretch this out quite a bit because I don't want to have to spin this out too much. I think I see a bloop. Hold on. I don't know. Is it a bloop or we'll see in a minute. I have a vision, guys. It has to work. And then I'll go back to the drawing board about there's so many problems with what I just did. It's too sticky. Still too many brush strokes, which I wanted to avoid, which you can't really, yeah, there's a lot of paint. Can't really avoid too much with a gloss or a glaze as much, you know. I'll figure it out somehow. Because wouldn't it be pretty to accomplish what I was trying to accomplish? I think so. All right, let's spin it out a little. See how we are. I still do got some paint. Yeah, I'm really not wanting to have to spin this out too much. So I'm gonna stretch it out again. Thanks for your patience. I feel like my videos, I know some of you say like, I don't mind watching an hour video, but do you know the average view time of a video of mine is 11 minutes. So that means, does that mean I should only be making 11-minute videos? How could that be? Okay, now we're gonna do it. Okay, I have faith in us. I really do. First, oh yeah, I try to torch, and then I say don't torch it because it's house paint. But when I mix it so much, you get so many bublés. And then I was gonna torch it, but I remembered I have no gas. I never filled this up, so it doesn't even turn on. And then the other crazy one I have, oh my God, would probably start a fire. Hold on, let's see. Yeah, no, I'm not even gonna bother. Okay, we'll deal with that later. Okay, the idea, we're gonna take our interference colors, and I'm gonna do like my watercolor background, like that. No cell activator. So, and I want enough to be able to cover it. Okay. Don't roll off the edge. What you're doing, just give me a minute. Relax. Oops. Okay. Guess I'll go quicker because she wants to go off the edges. Okay. Okay. I'm going. Holy cow. All right, and we're just gonna do like a regular. Oh, gorgeous. Hello, you can't see how pretty. All right, we'll do another mini sweat. So gorgeous, like get out of here with it. Okay. I want that to be the main. I guess I'll just use this little swiper. I want that to be the main event. You know? I feel like interferences, look. Interferences are the main event, in my opinion. All right, can I swipe this way? It's harder. See? Ooh. Yeah, I'm doing such a bad job on that one. I can't pull it towards me on that side. Okay, anyways, you know what we're gonna do? I really want to show you this color. Hold on. One moment. Do I have to take you off? Ooh, can you see? No, I'm doing a close-up. One moment, please. Like, how can you deny the amazingness of the interference? I don't know what I'm doing with them yet, but ooh, pretty. Okay, we gotta put a new pair of gloves on. I love that, and wouldn't that be a pretty background? Hold on. For a painting, I think so. All right, now let's figure it out. Hold on, I gotta take a little thing off. Now, the annoying thing is there's a lot of air bubbles, because I just mixed the paint. So that's an annoyance, but whatever. Okay. Like, is the flower this way? No. I want her this way, you know? Now I hope there's enough paint to blow out. Okay, are you with me? So, am I just using 2 paints on top? Huh. Is that boring? Let's try it. Like, we're going very dainty. No, I can't just do 2 paints. But look at how dainty I'm going. Like, have you ever seen? I'm gonna layer a few interference. Okay. Maybe not all of them, but okay. This is gonna be really fun. Okay. And we'll top it off with this guy. Okay, look at that. Now, before I do anything, I might want to move my paints out of the way. Doodle-dee-doo, this is the longest video. But maybe not, I might have cut it into 2. I don't know. Okay, this is my thick cell activator. I just want a little bit because look at how that cell activator didn't even cell up at all. Is that weird? You know why it didn't cell up? Because that wasn't the right cell activator, Lisa Marvin. Do you know what cell activator this is? This is Triart Cell Activator. They fooled me. Huh. That's exactly. Remember when I did the Triart comparison video? And I made that little mark here? Well, I didn't see that mark, did I? Huh. Interesting, isn't it? Okay. Well, I still don't like hate it, but it's certainly like not what we were expecting. If that was the Triart, then where's my bomb cell activator? That was amazing. I'm not redoing it now, but. Bye, thank you. Oh, I see where it is. Okay, I hit it over here. Okay, well, we're gonna keep letting it do its thing. Nope, that's not it. Okay, well, we'll find it somewhere. I'm definitely gonna have to skewer this up because, you know. Okay, let me spin it a few times, see what she does. These air bubbles, I will admit, are bothering me. But I'm not going to. Do you think this was a sign of God saying you should have taken your day off, Lisa? Well, listen, it's not ugly. It's just, you know. Okay, we're gonna wait for these edges to go off, and then I'm going to, like, shape it out a little bit, you know? The problem is I can't even, because it's a black base, I can't just like poke the air bubbles because you're still just gonna see blemishes. You know what I mean? I am gonna do another one with proper cell activator. The colors are so pretty. And I really like the idea. But it wasn't perfection as of yet. Okay, that's coming off there. Okay, so now I'm gonna shape it. I guess I'll take a popsicle stick at first. I like the flowiness. Okay, I don't know what these two thingies are. Okay, definitely like weird things happening. Okay. We definitely like the idea. We just don't necessarily love, it's not a perfect execution. I'm about to drip everywhere. But what's this weird thing? Like, you know, this weird thing here, that cell activator really gets my goat. That it did that. At least I figured it out. At first I thought it was like a pouring medium white, but that didn't make sense. Okay, pretty. Pretty, not perfect. I think we need a thicker. All right. Holy cow. What a crazy painting day. All right. I'm okay with this one. I'm going to show you in the light. Tell me what you guys think. I want to do another one properly, but I don't know if I have it in me to do it right now. I might. So just stick around to see what happens. If not, tell me what you think. It's kind of giving off butterfly vibes. You guys will let me know. Thanks for sticking around. Holy cow. Okay, love you. Bye.